Hello and welcome back. Right, we have precision farming loaded up. We do, and yeah, we're trying to think. No data found. So, in the vein of that, I love this. I think I've mentioned a few times I love precision farming. Now, I don't know what this one will entail because obviously this is FS22. There have always been changes in each of these iterations. Yeah, I mean it's completely different. I must remember as well to pick up that windrower. It's right down there. Yes. What else have we got? Oh, of course, the Cambridge roller. Yeah, got quite a lot of stuff up there. I haven't checked comments. The last couple. It's funny with the 1.4 update, absolutely crashing and burning everything. I thought, for once I'm going to leave this alone. I came on a couple of times and I unloaded some mods and tried to load some, and then I saw every single time I come to say his name. Oh, he's a massive American content creator, and I was going to say thank you very much. And I do say thank you very much, but then you're not going to know who I'm talking about. Yes, basically, right, let's go grab the Fendt GT. And let's go and grab some precision farming gear. That's what I say. And we can chat while we're on the way. Yes, I'm absolutely blown away by this production and the partnership with the Slurry Yard. It is just as I remember it. Oh, telehandler, of course. Now this is going to be a rare opportunity, but we do need this. Yeah, we do. We should. Yeah, I'm going to get some of the gear and see if I can convert it, because I would like the telehandler now to be the new bale handler. Basically, it does make sense. That is its job. Oh, in fact, that reminds me, let's send him up to the shop, because, yeah, I want to get the weight for him, and I can't do that without... yeah, we have got that. So I need to go... repair... Oh, yeah, I've got... It's nice to have the mods back on. I tell you this much, seriously, when I had to strip all the mods off, it was a different game. I was like, oh no, I can't see the tip side hood, I can't see this. It was horrible. You don't half realise how much you rely on... Now, where's the... Oh, it's right down there. Why is mine right the way down there? This is going to take some getting used to. Right, okay. Send that down there. We should grab the Fendt again. And we shall see the telehandler. No, I think we can beat him. I do. I still can't get used to the kph instead of miles per hour. I am a traditional man, and yeah, I've got to be honest, I really seriously miss this. But to have seasons, to have course play to show in meters, which it really should, because everything's done in meters, then obviously, yeah, I've got to put it on kph. So yeah, which is quite a mind bender, because I'm used to seeing 21 miles per hour and 19 miles per hour. So like this 42, I know it's 26 miles an hour. So yeah, because I know how fast this is because I've had this so long. Oh look, there is one of our old fields. Yes, I'm going to have a look over the weekend for any comments, and if I'm going to give it a week or so, and if I don't get any comments, I'm going to crack on. I am going to presume everyone's happy with me shifting down to the that new area where everything's much, yeah. Well, we've got some nice fields. It would be nice, truly, not to have... We have really... Yeah, I think we've earned it on this Let's Play. We truly have... Well then, was this second hand? I think it was all new, wasn't it? Yes, I think we also need to be placing a diesel tank down that end, whether it's one that we fill, or whether we have a contract with somebody... Right, let's send this down. Now, this does not like being sent from down here, so we need to. It's nice having two of these now. 2 mowers, 2 of the John Deeres. I do like this. We've got quite a little team now. It's not power. I did say this. I prefer to use teamwork than I do a powerhouse. As I'm not. I did used to be. I think as all of us do. When I first played FS19, that's the first time I played Farming Simulator Universe. I seriously did. I think what most people probably do, which was to start small, work up big. You know, one step at a time. Go big, go bigger, go bigger, go big, go massive. All those type of things. And it truly isn't not necessarily the way you have to do things. And it was only precision farming and all the rest of it. I had little teams of Fent GTs, little teams of actually the I think it's a 1630. I'm sure that's right. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's get this right. Small tractors. It is the modded other John Deere, not the one we've got, the even cheaper one. Yeah, it is 1613. Yeah, that one there. That on FS19 was my go-to. Did it look? I think it was almost identical. Very gangly, special front loader, and yeah, that was definitely. If I'd got a start from scratch Let's Play, I would often buy that. I'm sure it was slightly dearer though. It was more like 15 grand. But anyway, yeah, that is the one I'm on about. Do I need to? Yes, I do. Let's top up while we're here. Alright, so precision farming with this one. That's what we need to be doing. Ooh, I know what we can do though. Whilst we still have some tools and that up this end, let's just quickly drop this off. I want to convert this for the telehandler. Let's kill two birds with one stone. That's what I say. Oh, it's down the bottom end, isn't it? Let's just. No, I'm sure. I can't remember if this. I think this space map's front loader only, but we should check. Because it would be nice to see, and also to get some equipment out. Now then, I hate, as everybody knows, I'm not a massive fan on resetting, so let's see if we can tease this out. Aha. Nearly, I think we might just about get away with that. Yes, let's see if we can convert this. Oh, we've still got tools in the yard, and while we've still got the yard, in case everyone agrees with me that... Now then, are we in the ground? I can't see where we are. Right, let's see if this can be converted to telehandler, or whether it is just front loader. I can't remember. Right. Ah, it is what it is. Yeah, you either buy it like that or... Right, okay. That's fine, as long as I know. Right, so we want to... for once, I'm quite chuffed with this. We've actually got the money to buy the precision farming stuff. So let's get our fields done. Although, I am not sure. I think we're going to do this in stages. Because it's... Yeah, although... If anyone was new to Farming Simulator, it would be nice to show. Yeah, it would. Let's do this properly. There are some people who may be new to the game who totally have not a clue what you do, what the process is. So let's just do this as if, like, I've never done it before, and so that it can do something for everyone. So we need to be getting this area scout, which I believe is now in... I have looked at this very briefly when I loaded it. Even this, I loaded one Elm Creek where I'd just got precision farming, and it did let me load it with all the other mods switched off, so I know where it is. He says so confidently. At least I think I do. I'm sure it's in here. Yeah, it is. So we'll grab the scout. Yeah, should we grab them both straight away? Yeah, go on, we're going to need them. We will buy as well, why not? Let's get this all done. Configuration 10 winkle. No, we'll go standard. Yeah, we will. Right, I think. Now, the one thing a lot of people I've never done and never really been that bothered about is a lot of people will just take the scouts. on this one is... Yeah, I'm just trying to... Let's get this on. Now actually, I'm going to leave these spikes. I am. I'm going to grab the other... Because I could use those bale spikes to grab that fuel tanker. Right, so we're going to grab the adapter. Grab the nitrogen one. Now, I'm used to this one. The one thing I've got to say, I'm a big terror. I didn't like this. I didn't like the scout. I didn't like the round things that you've got to like do lots and lots of little things. But they have improved it. I agree with Mr. CDP. I watched his video earlier about precision farming, and he says, I'm sure this is bigger, and I agree, it is. And it's not as... The overlaps are not so nasty as I found. That's why later in FS19 they released these crop sensors like that one that we're going to be using now, but it wasn't for nitrogen. You could scan your fields with it instead of this area scan, and it was so easy. You could set a worker go in and just scan your fields, and I used to do that with Courseplay. It was so nice, but now it's back to this again. But it does look like Giants have improved it. Whether we do get new sensors, or, you know, like... but of course they also, Giants have made it where you can pay someone to come and take soil samples for you, so if you do get sick to death of it or it takes too long, then yeah, of course you can do that. But for now, let's do this properly. Let's show anybody who's new to the game exactly what is involved with precision farming. He says so confidently. It's not changed that much, to be honest. Not looking at what Mr. CLP, he goes very scientific. As he said, yes, he could go even more scientific. But I think I'm going to put the toolbox mod down here. And we'll just see if we can convert the thing for a telehandler. I'll see if there's anything up the top that we can bring back. I think most of it's 3-point link stuff though, so yeah. But we will grab its weight while it's there. I don't want to have wasted its time up there. So in fact, yeah, well, let's get that done now. Let's need to juggle a bit better. I'm a terror for not juggling well. Right, so we want weights and we want the telehandler one. And now I've used this on my Rizu Forest, and I didn't like it when you went to the bigger one. It does say it's recommended exclusive for very heavy loads, and boy is it telling the truth. It's so unstable as to be, there's no way I'm going to use it. I don't think with anything it would ever be worth using the 3-tonner. It's just too unstable. Yeah, that is what we're going to go for. We're going to stick the colour. I think we'll go for something a bit like dangerous, like to say danger, I am heavy. Yeah, I like that. And also you can see it, which is, yeah, let's go for that. Do you know, it is nice to be able to buy things without absolutely worrying to death about being able to afford something. To actually, yeah, it's really nice. On this Let's Play, I'm sure most people would agree, I've always been scrabbling in the dirt for money. I mean, I'm not saying we're not loaded, but it is nice to like not think, oh my life, I'm down to the last 2,000. Although we have just spent 40 odd grand. Yeah. Right. That is more like it. Yeah, that is the wrong fitting, isn't it? It is indeed. Right. Let's send this to the end of the road and then we can send it down because it doesn't like this track. Although I have found sometimes what works or doesn't work one time does another, so let's just try this. You did used to be able to send them from this track. I remember it. We have done it in the past, but for some reason now it seems to say no. Okay, yeah, exactly my point. One time it works, another time it doesn't. Right, FNGT, we need to be on that screen because it never appears on that screen. Right. Okie dokie, let's get some precision farming done. That's what I say. It's time to scan our fields. We'll do it the proper way first. In the future I may buy it because it's not ultra expensive. I would say it doubles the price. Now then, did I did come on briefly and I fixed this, but then I mod clashes, so therefore it's not fixed. So one thing that is annoying me, I'm going to try and level that now. Wow, that's noisy. Yeah, I have done this once before, but yeah, then I've come back on. I'm not sure to try and level. I don't think it'll let me. Oh, it will. Wow. Well, there we go. Fantastic. Was that just taking all the grass off? Oh my life, that is level? Seriously? That looks as level as... yeah, something that's not terribly level. Let's try that again. With smooth or soften. It's not liking that. I find the soften's a bit dangerous near roads. It takes you below the road level quite easily. My life, that's awful. Oh well, it is what it is. Looks like I've got to put up with that. Let's move that out of the way a little. A tad. Right, let's... Thank you very much, young man. That looks very smashing, that red weight on the back. It really does. Yes, toolbox. Where are we going to put it? This is beginning to look more like a farmyard now. I like this. Right, anyway, one job at a time. Let's get rid of that front, the sensor, and we'll also drop the adapter so that we can grab that. Or we can... oh, should we grab that on another tractor? No, because I was saying this, we haven't got any tractors with a front 3-point link, so this is the closest to it. So we'll drop the entire thing. We will unfold. No, unfold, not lower. Right, you notice the green. Now we have got the minimap on. Or have we actually? No, I think that comes on with this. I used to love this precision farming. You really do need the minimap on. You notice, I think I agree with Mr. CDP that this is definitely bigger than it used to be. The circle, to me, seems much, much bigger. To be encompassing much more of the field than it used to do. Much, much bigger. So let's try and get this as best we can. There's going to be some overlap, there always is. Right, let's switch this on for once, and we shall switch it on first, I would say. So it's lower. Let's just take soil sample into, yeah, it is. Take soil sample with X, and you'll notice it's flashing yellow on the minimap, or the special precision farming minimap, because I'm sure I had this bit taken. Yeah, one soil sample, and it now shows that coloured bit. Lift it up. You can leave it down, but it's a bit naughty, really. Yeah, I'm a terror for... yeah, there's going to be a little bit of overlap, I realise that, but it's going to look silly if we don't. And also, the other thing is, if we are oh, it doesn't do it on fields you don't own, so that's going to make no difference. Right. Let's take the soil sample. It does get some of the information from the next field. Although we should have known that, could have done a better job. Right. Yeah, so you can see that it's more hexagonal or sort of squarey circles rather than circly circles as it used to be. It used to drive me crazy having to overlap and waste so much money and that on the... that's why I hated the Scout and loved it when they actually did other things. What we should do this one the traditional way, and then I'll show you the other option to buy the data. If, for those who don't know, of course, I'm not teaching my grandmother to suck eggs, as the old saying goes. Yeah, there's going to be tiny tads as well, like that little tiny bit that I've missed. I'm not really bothered. Some people, it really does worry them, that type of thing. I'm not one of those people that lets that bother me. I can be OCD about some things, but although people would argue with me and say you've either got OCD or you haven't, but what I mean is I can be yeah, where I can allow some things to bother me. I don't like seeing certain things on this game, so yeah, I'm not totally... Yeah, I'm not really mad about that type of thing. I'll just get on with it if there's little tiny bits, the same as like missing some of the corner bits when I'm harvesting. Sometimes you can grab 15 litres by going for the corners and you think, that took me 5 minutes, was it worth it? 15 litres is not really worth... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, just wasted an amount. Seriously. 2 soil samples in the same area. Yeah, now that does bother me. Wasted money, that I don't like. Right, let's see if we... I think 2 more on this. Oh, so it does lift it itself actually when you just press X. It lifts it back, so you don't really need to worry about lifting. Yeah, I'm hoping to buy this if we all agree or nobody challenges and everyone's quite happy with me doing this, then yeah, we will buy field 40. That would definitely be my field of choice. That's a really nice field. Right, I should say this is the last one. Yeah, I would say that's just a tad more. Yeah. Let's get ready to take these, send them back. And why? Yes, we do. Indeed. Now lift. Smash in. So that's the Scout. Mind you, yeah, if I'm going to be buying data, I shouldn't have bought this. So yeah, we will take our own samples. It seems silly not to. And at the minute, that's not exactly difficult. We've only got 2 fields, so yeah. We'll get the job done properly now. Is this too wide? Should we do it 2 halves? I think 2 halves looks about right. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's about halfway-ish. See... There. Oh, analysed. Excellent. We'll do this as well, though. May as well do it. It's not like it's going to take a long time to get this done. It's about the best it's going to get. Say there's little turning where the circles don't quite meet. That's what used to drive me crazy, even though I just said I'm not OCD. I would like, if you were going to do a job like this, for it to be as good as it can be, but yeah. Ooh. Just 3 each side. One advantage to having smaller fields. Yes, I did notice that patch that's not quite done. Yeah. I don't know how I missed that. I'm sure I'd been thorough, but obviously not. That will drive me crazy for a few episodes until I remember, let's go and touch that up, and then, yeah, then I'll be happy. So, any over this side? Doesn't look like it, actually. Yeah, that's about right. It does lift itself. Just a little tiny bit missing on that bottom edge. Not a lot though. I think this might be the last one. I think we're going to miss a little tiny touch looking at that. I don't think it's quite going to overlap well. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets. I'm missing 2 little tiny tads. But we'll get the gist. We will. So we need to send these back for analysis. I'll switch that on a minute to show people. So lift and send soil samples for analysis. Let's send that now. We do indeed. Excellent. Right. Let's fold that away. No, 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 no. Okay. We should leave this tucked away at our biogas plant, and that's a nice to hear us say those words. It really is our own biogas plant. Yes, I'm quite pleased. I really am. It's been very nice for not to worry about literally. Well, it doesn't take them long to analyse, does it? Although you've got to remember that we're halfway into an hour, which means we're actually 3/4 of the way through a day. So yeah, of the month. So yeah, let's drop that down. Okay, then now let's have a look at our precision farming tab. Now we've already fertilised, so yeah, we shouldn't really need to do an awful lot. But let's have a look at the fields, the field data. No, wrong way. Okay, so... Oh wow, 39's all loam, the best soil. Sandy loam's the second best, so actually, yeah, excellent. Oh, 44 looks like it's going to be a nice one. It looks like it's going to be more loam than anything else. Wow, and at 40, taking those... You can sort of guess pretty much what it's going to look like from that diagram. And I don't mean it doesn't, yeah, it does like go, yeah, you can see the two little bits and blobs I've missed on 39. But then it's all loam, so it doesn't matter. It does throw the sampling bits out where it does the scanning though, you know, the automatic rates. It does do that. So soil types, we have got the best 2 types, which is fantastic. Soil pH is almost, yeah, it's actually not far off. It's reasonable, and nitrogen is shockingly terrible. Now, hang on a minute. Have you got rid of all my fertilising states, you horrible precision farming? Have you? Oh, we fertilise this. Oh well. I suppose the fun of the, do you know, seriously, that's really horrible. I spent good money double fertilising this, and now precision farming comes along and muscles out all of our hard work, and now we've got to spend hundreds of pounds again doing work that I've already done. I don't know. Right, so we need to, that is a point. Now then. This isn't going to work because we haven't got a big enough tractor with a front 3-point link. We need to have the sensor on it, don't we? Let me just have a look on to see if when you buy a tractor, whether you can buy them all with that option to have, or whether it's the special John Deere's. You know, the one that came with precision farming. Whether precision farming itself gives this new option. No, it doesn't. Right. Let's have a look at the auto power. Oh wow, I didn't realise that was as cheap as that. 30 grand. We need something with the front 3-point link, but we also need something powerful enough to be able to pull the Samson. Oh, this is annoying. Yes, it means we'd have to lease a tractor, and I really, really don't fancy that. Can we use a tractor to go ahead, I wonder, and scan the field, or do you need to scan it and work it? Because, yeah, that is seriously bad. We've got some massive tractors that can pull the Samson, but I can't use the scanner at the same time. So this is rather a blow. Okay. Now I think the whole idea of precision farming is that you have that on the front whilst doing the back. In that case, as annoying as it is, I think we're going to have to go traditional fertiliser. It's the only way we can get this done at the minute and make it all work. Because we can scan and use a traditional fertiliser, which is a shame because I would have liked to stay green. But I am for once, because I don't mean it funny, we've already had an episode of where I'm running up and down to the shop. I'm not going to keep doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm sort of trying to learn a little bit. I know you're not really interested about to keep going up and down to the shop, so I'm just playing around with like what I need to do, whether I need to drive up to the shop and cut certain bits out, although it does go against the grain. The thing is, I always think is you never know what's going to happen on the journey. Sometimes something interesting can happen, like an accident where I need to escape from a situation, which if I don't run the why is that not picking that up? Did I bring the little tiny fertiliser spreader? I don't think I did. I left it. Yeah, I did. Oh, I know what I needed to do. I don't need that at the minute. Ignore that. I'm going to go back up to the shop. We're going to... I did have an idea then, and I've totally forgotten what I was going to do. Oh, that's what it is. Where's the bale? Ah, it's on the John Deere. Yeah, I keep toying with the idea and throwing it out about going places and then not speeding things up. Or, I mean, we're having a chat now, so it doesn't really matter if I'm driving and talking to you guys and girls on the way up to the shop. So, yeah. Right, I want... Let's grab this. I may as well do 2 birds, 1 stone. That's what I'm thinking. Do we need the back weight? I don't think so. We're not lifting anything other than the front loader itself. Yes, I'd like to get this converted for the telehandler. Although thinking about it, I do need the... Yeah, we need the toolbox. Not going to sell the other one yet because I'm still waiting for people's comments, or to look to see if people have commented on what they think about moving down this end from that end, because the yard, if we did move completely, then obviously I'd sell the yard, and obviously that means I'd have to move all placeables. So right, toolbox. Now then, let's place that, if it'll let me, and I doubt it will. I'd like to place it in front of the biogas, but because of what it is, I don't think it'll let me. I think it'll, we shall see. I might be right. No, I thought so. Do it in front of that. Oh, let me put it on the concrete there though. Is that too far out the way? What about the other shed? That's going to be a central place to us. We could stick it in front of the actual... I love sticking it in front of the leg. I need the orange tabs facing forward, where you can't, where you would never go anyway. We'll do that. And I think we'll go the steel in front of the middle one, but we're going to do it at an angle. It's not taking up much room. Right, smashing. Let's go and jump in that and see if we can convert this. I'm sure this can be converted. I'm sure when I bought this it did telehandler as well. So let's just go and see, and then we will go and get the little fertiliser spreader, and we should get on with our precision farming. It's such a shame though. It does mean if we are going to go into precision farming in a big way though, going forwards, we do need a big tractor with that ability to have a front 3-point link. It's going to be one of those things that we need. So right, let's have a look. Let's customise, repair, customise. Yes, I thought it could. Brilliant. Okay then, so Fan GT is now not our bale handler. We should go with the telehandler. And these are just... Yeah, we'll have the the John Deere, and that we'll buy another adapter, and we'll have these as our free 3-point link tractors, but obviously not for... Yeah, we're going to need a big one if we're ever going to use the manure spreader, because it's, yeah, the heavy requirements. So this has got to go on the front. Mind you, no, that's not. What I'm going to do for now is I'm going to send this down to our old farmyards, and while that's going, we're going to do something down this end. Yeah, let's use our brain. I don't have to show everybody me going down that end, because I don't need to go down that end. I can literally send that. Let's set destination to our old farmyard. Now let's go to the shop, because it doesn't always like the farmyard, because I can make mistakes. Let's grab the telehandler. Let's go and grab that. Our lovely bale fork, which I do really love. Oh, and I did think about something I said, actually. I mean, spending another 8 grand. But I said about using the big bag winch. Let's be honest, realistically, I'm using a bale spike. Now, it doesn't matter if you were taking those. And I know, obviously, lots of content creators have always argued that, well, yeah, but you could. You can repair them. Yeah, you could, but the proper grabs do exist, and most farmers would probably use those where they didn't burst the wrap. So actually using something like the big bag winch is actually more believable than also using this on bales that we would be piercing. I had got to give myself that logic was actually, I know we've done it all the time, we've used this, but yeah, I do seriously think actually I have got a point. I seriously think we really, if we were using hay bales, yeah, this is perfect. But using the big bag winch, I think is probably the way to go. No, that is right. So, even though I just converted that, I think for silage bales we should probably buy the big bag winch. In fact, yeah, let's strike while the iron's hot. Let's take that up the top as well, and then we should go and grab the, if the Fent has actually managed to make it, because I did see those messages. I was not, oh no, it's actually making it, it's nearly there. Set destination to the shop, that end, and we will grab the Fent GT, and let's go grab the fertilizer spreader, the little one. If we do need to do this though in this Let's Play, because we can't find a tractor or we haven't got enough money, it's thrown me a bit of a wobbler this, because obviously I thought we were completely okay, and now we might need to buy another tractor, which is rather annoying, so I thought we were quite settled. Right, so we'll grab one of the plough while we're doing this on the front, which is believable, it's not too heavy for that, not to carry anyway. We'll grab, I believe it's in front of the old sheds across the road, if I remember rightly, I'm sure it is. Look, someone's using what was our field. We need to, yeah, we need to grab all of our equipment from a bit, especially if we're moving. If we're not though, I will, yeah. The yard is still ours, so that's not strange that that combine is still on the edge of our field. Right. Yes, it feels funny trespassing down the middle of this that is no longer our fields, but I'm sure everyone can see the quite hilly ground that we've been working on all this time. Oh, yeah, it is there. I thought I was right. I thought I'd left it at this end. Yes, that's all the evidence that we ever existed over here. And these lovely sheds that we owned for about 2 or 3 episodes. But yeah, let's be good. Let's shut these for the new owner. Yeah. Smashing. Let's grab this. Yeah, it's amazing sometimes. Some of these episodes you get very little done because you're just moving stuff around, but it's still farming. It is, yeah. Not all sessions can be about stupendous growth, and we've done an awful. I mean, we've had some absolutely monster sessions recently where we have been very busy. So, ooh, there we go. We have a precision farming thing on the top. Right, we'll send this down, and then we'll go and grab the telehandler. And we should grab the big bag winch. Oh, struggling with that hill. Come on, Fent, we know you've got it in you. You can manage this. Yeah, we'll also have to come and grab these bits and bobs of seeds and stuff like that at some point. I am a terror for leaving things littered for an entire Let's Plays and passing them by. Still going to leave the multi-fruit buying at the shop because there's still maybe contracts we did up this end where we would need to top up with fertiliser or whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to destroy it, or yeah, just have the one down the bottom. I always said that I thought we needed one up that end, yeah, down in the middle as well. So whether we were making that home or not, I still think it's a wise idea. Right, let's go 43. Let's grab a telehandler and start the engine, and let's grab the big bag winch, which is on. Is it on telehandler tools, or do you just convert it? I think it's on front loader and not on this. Yeah, it is. I think you just choose telehandler option. Oh, I hope so, because we really do. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the round bale fork or the bale handler. They're what you would traditionally handle silage bales with. Most farmers could use those. Whereas obviously we had the Bale King to begin with, and now we've got the... I do love that one, it is amazing, but... Sure this... Yeah, you can do telescopic loader. Right, so we're going to be using this with JCB colours, so... No, it's not JCB, is it? Actually... Oh, it is? Yeah, I remember saying, welcome JCB to the team. Yeah, JCB it is. And... 8,200. We are burning through some cash today. It's a good job we did have that money. Yeah, it was a JCB, I thought so. Right, well, it will be nice to see this actually in action, and we shan't be bursting any bales anymore, which is a nice thing to be... Let's top up while we pass it. In fact, yes, I'm being silly. We can grab this. In fact, yeah, while we're at it, let's just use our noddle. Let's actually buy another pallet. We'll grab a couple of pallets of this, the fuel, until we decide about whether we're definitely moving or what. So, yeah, sure, we'll grab the two. Do love this. Used it on lots of Let's Plays. It is definitely amazing. Right, smashing. So we'll take that down to the... Now, I'm not sure a worker can cope with this. I think they see it as an object that's in their way. So we'll just see. I'll try and send it down, but if it keeps getting maroons or we keep getting error messages, I shall run it down myself. We'll try. I will give it a shot. You never know. Yeah, so for now we'll take this down to, we'll have this as our fuel. I do like this, I did say that, it's fantastic to actually... Ooh. Right, let's see. Let's see if you can cope with driving down there. Set destination, 43. Oh, okay. The fence is... Why are you stuck? Why were you blocked? There was no object. That was the farmer's daughter in the video. She's famous. Yeah. Northeast. Right, so let's get ready with the... Stick that over with the cultivator. We will eventually get rid of that wood as well, it is annoying me. Should we drop the entire... I think we will drop the adapter as well. I think what we'll do is we'll also grab the front box, so as we can put more fertiliser. Although, to be honest, with these little fields... No, we can't, can we? That's the whole point of this. Yeah, we need to switch this on. I think it's the other side, 3-point link bit. Oh no, I can see it, it's definitely this side. Oh, plonker, you need the adapter. Do you know, Mr. Faffy? What are we doing with the telehandler? Ooh, that well. Right. Let's try that. And we should get on with this precision farming lark, I say. Yeah, now this is new, the nitrogen sensor. Although they did have these, but it was for actually crop sensoring. It was called the crop sensor still, but yeah, it was not the same. So we need to set a new course, because we have not done this. But we do need to shift the telehandler, or else it's going to get in the way. Excellent. Right, I think we should drop these down this end, I reckon, on the concrete, where it's not in the way, but where we can actually easily get to it is what I reckon. Just about here. Excellent. Oh no, that's not excellent. That's actually on the field. Let's move it a little to the concrete where it's not in the way. Seem to be dragging on the floor a little at that. That's good enough, I think. We should see if we can knock it with the mowers. It's very close to the field edge, a bit closer than I would have liked. Right, let's stick the telehandler in the shed. It's not needed at the minute, but I am looking forward to using that, truly am. Let's just attach it to this at the minute. Right, smashing, let's get this up, it's going. Right. See this crop sensor in action. Do we switch it on or does it work automatically? Let's briefly switch the help menu on. No. Turn on crop sensor. We do. Oh no. Lower crop sensor. Oh, of course you can't. It's 3-point link. Turn on. Brilliant, we're in action. So let's see if Courseplay can do this, because that is true. Yeah, I've not thought about that. I might need to do this manually. Right, so then let's just try. Usually Courseplay works if you switch the implements on. Now fertilizer spreaders, it knows it's got to switch those on. So right, have we? I'm sure we've not got 43 as an 18 metre. I don't think we've ever brought this down here. No, we haven't. Right, so new course. And we need that screen. Create job. Course by fieldwork. You've selected the right one, and it's starting where I am. 17.9 meters is correct. Headlands. I think 1 will do nicely. Maybe 2. Have we got any? No field margin. Let's see. Generate that course. Yeah, 2 was perfect. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I think it's going to be a bit bitty bobby. Let's try 1. Yeah, that's much better. The lines are proper at that. Right, open, close. Start the job, and let's save that course. Save. Activate. Field 43. 18 meters. Yeah, I know it's slightly 18 meters. Brilliant. Oh, okay. Okay, that was a little worrying. Why were you doing that? Let's try that again. Where's the start? Ah, it's there. You shouldn't have even been going over there. Do you know? You should have been going this way. As I say, using Courseplay with that is terrible. Have you got the crop sensor on as well? That's what I want to know. You have. Brilliant. Yes, that's working. You can see the green. Ooh. No, you should be avoiding everything. Yeah, you can see the automatic application rate. We should also, yes, one other thing. Let's just pull open the precision farming tab, because you'll also notice this is something that wasn't in. Is our environmental score. Yes, this is where we are. Now, this is the bad thing. Obviously, we're using chemical fertilizer, which... Ooh. My bad. Move the telehandler. I forgot to move this. Very clever, Mr. Smith. Yes. 1 out of 10 for that. Professional. Very, very professional. Everyone's bowled away by your professionalism. Not. Oh well, I'm not going to take myself too seriously. Yeah. Who is perfect? Let's do nearest and smash in. Oh, do you know? Down. Close the menu. Brilliant. And let's have a look at that again. We can see it's doing it on the little mini hoods. Nitrogen. But yes, the environmental score. Your environmental score increases your sell price by 1%. Seriously? I've got to work at environmental score to gain an increase of 1%. Not exactly tempted to play ball, really. Not for that. That's not really very tempting. If you said 5% or 10%, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say, yes, have a look, environmental score details. Oh, it's already doing it. What is it? Right, we shall see if this goes up. So at the minute we're at 54. Not terribly good. I think this is better if... Again, I'm not going to say anything. We're going to learn over the coming weeks precision farming, because I will be using this extensively. So, yeah, I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert, because nobody's an expert at the minute. We have a few people who've tested a few bits and bobs, but no one would be an expert yet. Ooh, those bales really need shifting. Let's see, should be okay. Do you know, let's just do this ourselves. Let me just pull hope. Both bumpers turn it on. Wow, okay, that's different. It's very rare. Right, okay then, let's do it ourselves, I say. Then that's the beauty of precision farming, is it will not waste my stuff. So for once, that's what I love about it. I really do. It just only casts this where it needs to cast it. Obviously the entire purpose of this is to not harm the environment, to have the right amount, and to not to do things very computerized, so we can't waste fertilizer and stuff. Or I don't know if it's quite that good, but it was on FS19. You literally, it switches off the tools when you were going on a part of the field you'd already fertilized. It was amazing, which is why I loved it as someone who's on start from scratches. To save you money and do things in an optimum way, to me, is win-win. I think we'll definitely, though, if we are going to have to use this kind of spreader, I seriously think we will need to get a bigger one. Yeah, if we've got to do it this way. Right, well, we're up this end, let's fill up. Right. Yeah, the other thing is as well, it is the size of the thing. We're very limited on the... Oh, can we get close enough to that without... Should we do this field while I run this way? That's what I'm saying. Right. Let's get this going. Ooh, I'm used to bigger spreads than this. That's that goes to show you do get used to using the 42 metre ones. This is using the little 18 metre now. It's a bit alien. Gonna have to do a lot more ups and downs. Yeah, this would be probably just 2 passes with a 42 metre job. But I'm not buying one at the minute because we only think we had 80 something thousand, I think, at the beginning. I'm sure it was 87. We're now down to 28 grand. We need wages money, so we will make do with what we've got for now. We need to cut some more grass, and yeah, I mean really I want to be saving up for fields. I've just blown 87 grand, but it is all equipment we needed, so it's all growth. It is. I've always said that, and I think if we're going to use precision farming and we want to use the, well, I suppose we could have a rejig and see if there's a smaller one, but I don't think there is. If we're going to be manure, or I suppose there are smaller slurry tankers. There are a couple of cheap ones. There's the Meprazet, the 10 metre, but seriously it's going to take us forever and a day. So we could see how much we'd get for the Samson and then see if we can swap it, because it is a bit late in the day to be swapping tractors, if I'm honest. I'd sooner not, but if it's the only way to get the job done, I don't really want to be getting rid of the Samson, but sometimes you've got to duck and dive a bit. You can't always go the way you want to. You just got to sort of change things. We shall see if there's any reasonable slurry tankers, because I know there's a couple of modded ones that are very reasonable. I don't want to go so tiny that it's got a 6 metre or an 8 metre spread, or even a 10 metre. I'd love to go 15 metre plus, something like that. Not sure what I think there's a Duport one, a Farm Tech, so we'll have a look at those options and see if the manure spreader is still worth enough to actually sort of exchange, or just top up a little bit with a bit of money. So yeah, we are getting definitely low on funds now. But the beauty of this as well is the fact that you can do this and it will automatically spread this, so we only need to do this once. That's the other thing I loved about precision farming, is the fact that you only do this once anyway, so that double fertilizer is a thing of the past. It really is. And that's what I love about it. I could never understand why people used to kick off about, oh, another. I'm like thinking, it saves you money, but it also saves you time. You only need to do it once. Yes, I know it's a bit faffy with the scents a bit, but apart from that, right, let's top this up again. Yeah, you will notice if I leave this on, it actually does switch it off, which I know if you're not new to the game you already know, but those who are new to the game, yeah, it actually switches this off. Right, let's get that little patch at the bottom done as well. Yeah, like that, that's on, but it's doing nothing. It'll only switch on when it sees that it needs to cast. I love that, I think that's amazing. Right, let's get that filled up. Smashing. Let's get this field finished then. Yeah, we'll have a quick look before we go. I'm not to see if the Samson is worth anything. We could swap it and see if there's anything available slurry wise that we don't need to be buying new tractors, as I said, because I'd sooner not. That's going to be a serious expense, even if it was on the sales. But we'd need something like a 280 horsepower tractor. There aren't any modded ones that I'm aware of that actually have got that kind of horsepower that are reasonable. They're all, I'm trying to think actually, the Deutz, that was the first modded tractor on FS22. You can stick a Pepe 978 3-point link on that. No, it's only 160 horsepower. Yeah, it is. That's not going to do the job. I'm I'm sure it's a 250 horsepower requirement, the Samson, and as I've said a few times, that 300 horsepower case struggles with it. The big 500 horsepower one manages it lovely, but yeah, if you go smaller than that, if we went for 280 horsepower tractor, it would, yeah, it still would only just be on the power range for the Samson. It's always been really a little too heavy for us, but we did make do. Right, let's fold that sensor, let's switch it off. Oh. No. That's it. I don't know. Right, let's stick that right at the back of our shed. Well, it's not in the way. Yeah, we will do the entire. Actually, no, let's drop that on that as well. It's be a bit more stable. Let's drop that just inside as well. Well, that's all our fertilising done, with no double application rate needed. Yeah, one application, and it's completely spot on, as you can see by the lovely green. We shall have a quick look on the lovely map, just to show that in full glory. So pH and nitrogen, which we all know was terribly, horribly red, is now absolutely in the perfect range. It should say, if we get out, nitrogen perfect. Oh, of course, I haven't done the lime. pH is put. You do need to do liming. That's the one thing I say. No, you don't need to do this every time. Oh, you didn't in FS19, where I did the liming after everything. It used to suck up lots of lime to begin with, and then once you'd got it balanced, you just needed to top it up. So I always did the liming every single. Now, you didn't need to do that, but I thought it takes less time to do a little than it does to do a lot. There's not so much to and fro, so we are going to need another something bigger than that. Or yeah, we are. No, we are, because of the crop sensor. Mind you, that's only for nitrogen, not for pH. So we're going to do that next session, because this has been a bit of a, yeah, we've done a lot of talking, a lot of catching up. We've had a quick look at precision farming. We will do the other side of this. We'll do the pH next time. We should do the liming, I reckon. And one thing we will do, let's have a quick look at the value of the Samson. If we sell that, how much are you worth? Hang on. It's 42,000. Okay, let's have a look. It's probably worth almost closer to 46 or 7 if we went it to the shop. Let's have a look at. I don't think there is anything small enough manure spreaders. What's that? It's also the spread, a 15 metre spread. I don't fancy going down to that kind of. I mean, I do like the 24 metres. That's only 150 horsepower. That's still. Yeah, it's a Samson that goes up to 24. Yeah, it's the bigger ones, the ones that require 200s and plus. Yeah, they're getting bigger. Oh, hang on, that's still 40 metres. Yeah, let's have a look at Slurry Tanks then. Let's see one of the all-in-ones. The farm tech's 15 metres. We could actually do that. 8.2 metres. Oh, we're going to be forever filling the thing up. Let's have a look. Is there anything in the middle? Don't think we can afford. Yeah, it's 15 metres. That's a bigger farm tech tank. And that's even bigger still. Wow, just for 2.5 extra. Now that needs the Bomec on it, doesn't it? 18 metres. Oh, wow, this is so expensive to go into this. It really is. I'm sure there's another little one. Wow, that's just bad. 300 horsepower. Yeah, these are the little modded ones, but the 6 metre, the dew port is... Oh, that needs a spreader on the back as well, doesn't it? Fliegers and all-in-one, including 15 metres. Oh no, that's an all-in-one. With a 14 metre. 50 grand. 9 metre. 9 to 12 metre. Ah, that's the one that does... Oh no, that still says 9 metre. Okay, well, it said 9 to 12 metres. Well, how do we improve the... I would have thought it was spray type, but surely that would improve the... if it's not showing us bigger on that. Okay. 30 metres... Yeah, we get to the... Yeah, the Meprozet's the one I'm aware of. That with the 10 metre, I've used that one. Oh my life, 240 grand. Seriously? So, I mean, that represents best value, but I wish the Kirshner, if I could get 9 to 12 metres, if I could go up to 12, I'd be quite happy with that. Oh, it looks like the modulo, the Joskin modulo, is probably best all-round value. 14 metres and 15.8 metres, 15.8 cubic metres of stuff inside. We could also go for the Goma as well, the manure tank, which would give us a little bit more. Oh no, it wouldn't, because again we need the front 3-point link. So that would work. I think that's probably the way we'll go. I think we'll get rid of the Samson and we'll do a bit of... In fact, let's do that now, because yeah, well, it's round the session off. It's been one of those. Let us take our faithful Samson to the shop and see if we can do this swap. If it's going to mean, yeah, we don't need to buy a tractor, it's even worth spending a little bit more money. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Thank you very much, Samson, for your faithful service. Yeah, we would not have got rid of you except for precision farming. Wow, you mucky. Right. We've done well though. I mean, we've placed the tools down this end, we've bought some more fuel, we've got that down this end. Yeah, this is home from home now. Got 2 mowers stroke mulchers. We're going to start to hopefully get some, finish off whatever equipment we need, which I think we're there. There's been a lot of spending today, but the big bag winch we needed, I think, to make it probably more realistic rather than less. Yeah, at least we're not going to be piercing bales anymore. It's going to be more like, yeah, it is more believable, even though some people may argue it's less believable. Using straps instead of piercing bales, to me, seems a step in the right direction. I did think about it when I was looking at editing, and I thought, you know, I'm not sure that I'm right. I think, although we may have used traditional bale spikes, seriously, would you do that with silage bales? I thought, I don't think you would. You probably would. Yeah, you'd use the... Oh, I don't know what you do use with square bales. That is true. I mean, the round bales can be held with those special bale handlers. That is the point. I don't know what a square baler would be. Whether you'd have to use bale spikes. I may have to do some research to answer this question for my own peace of mind. Right. Okay, repair and sell for 46,483. Yep, we're not going to second guess. We are going to just do it, because otherwise I'll talk myself out of it. I know what I'm like. We shall buy Still debating. So that's 15 metres, but only 8.2 metres. So we'd be forever running back and filling up again. Well, I know we could buy a Garant and stick that on the edge of the field, but then you've still got every now and again to fill that. Whereas we've got the our contractor who delivers it down to our multi-fruit buying. So yeah, I think we'll. So then it was not the Duport. It was a bit further along. It's a Joskin Modulo. Yep. Ah, it's got a baffle. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's reasonable. Actually, I like those colours. I really do. Every time there's an update, it always loses your license plate information. Seriously. Brilliant. Space and 50,500. So we spent another £5,000. But can manage with 160 horsepower. Oh, what was I thinking? The fence 115 horses. We may still have to buy another tractor. The Fen might manage this. It's fairly flat fields. We're going to have to hope it does for a couple of sessions because seriously, I mean, I know we've just fertilised, so it's not the end of the world, but we may still have to buy another tractor even for that. Yeah, because both the John Deere, yeah, we may well have to. Now then, if we do, I'll tell you what we can do. We may well sell the little John Deere. Let's have a look, the one that we just bought. Let's have a look in our garage. Let's look in the right place, Mr. Smith. And we bought that brand new, the one that we've just bought. That one there, it's worth 12,000. If we bring it up to the shop, though, we've only just bought it a couple of hours late, so we should get. Actually, I don't think Seasons works like that now, does it? That probably is about as good as it gets. We might get 14 odd grand. If we do, what we could do is buy. I'm trying to think. There's a fantastic Fortschritt. It's a weird shape, but actually, we looked at one early, didn't we? There is the. No, we did saw. I saw it. What one was it? The end. I do love that little seat. I've actually bought that on one of our. Where is it? I'm sure. Was it under medium tractors? Yeah, they're 150 horsepower. That 33,000. I'm sure we saw one. Was it under medium tractors? Let's have a quick look at the end on it. I'm sure I saw it earlier. It was 170 torpedo. Yeah, 30 grand for 170 horsepower. But the one thing is, I'm not sure. I think one of the Pepe 978s may fit on it, but we'd do a test. I think we would lease it. In fact, we'll do the trick that I said. In fact, now is the perfect time. What we're going to do is we're going to save the game right now. And we'll do what most of us do, which was a test. Let's save the game. And let's... Yeah, we're going to need to borrow money... No, not if we lease. Let's lease that tractor, and we'll lease the Pepe 978, and then we are going to come out of the game. And so we're going to lease, yes, and we are going to lease the Pepe. If this works, then we will not save the game. I'm going to come out, and we're going to lease you. Because this is us asking the shop, really, would this work? And them saying, oh yes, it will work. Or, oh no, it will not work. So let's just try this. If this works, that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to cost us probably every penny we own, but we will be able to use this with minimal disruption. Yay! Excellent. So we could use the crop sensor on the front and the Joskin on the back, and this will be our second mowing machine. So, or the fence actually, I suppose, can be put to that as well, because it isn't quite got the horsepower to pull this. So there we go, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to say my words. That was us asking the shop. This will dematerialise now. bin, or we won't even need to call the shop because we're on the shop premises. So yeah, we'll send that back, and this is a dream where our money will go up without us wasting any money. But at least we know for next time we shall sell the John Deere for 14 odd grand, and we should just be able to buy this, but it's going to leave us short. But we're going to be cutting grass soon, so I'm not going to worry about it. If we get the team up to where we need to be, and we've got a complete setup, we've got this now instead of the manure spreader, and it works, and we don't need a massive tractor, we need that on the front, then yeah, I'm happy. We do need as well to be buying a bigger, oh no, not really, no, we do, we still need to be liming, so we'll make do with what we've got at the minute. But yeah, well, anyway, enough waffling. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. Next session we will get the liming done, and we shall speed up time until we get our first cut, which will be, I think it is next month, April. I think we get our first cut in, and we shall get our silage process and get our money back up, because I want to be buying some fields, and I'm going to looking for comments over the weekend. And if I haven't had any comments, I'm going to take it that no one's going to mind me moving down there. I'd prefer it, I'd love it if we could have some comments though, seriously. I'm trying to engage you guys and girls. I take you very seriously, and as I say, class this as our farm. But anyway, enough of this. I am going to say goodbye for now.